Okay. Good morning, everyone. Be talking a little bit quietly right here at the beginning for the next little while because husbando is still asleep. So Mike's like real close to my face. Let me fix the splits real quick. There was a lot to do and I didn't quite do it all before we started. Okay. 11 hours and 35 minutes is the time to beat, huh? Next thing is next. Let's start capturing. Nope. Let's start capturing captions. We're almost there. Captions. Captiones. Where you at, fam? Caption.
Premature Merry Christmas. I hope tot everyone's doing well. Or
Hold on. It's not,
Sabled one love mort, sabled one Christmas mort.
It's not... No. General settings. Hold on. Why does it not know? It's like it doesn't remember my mic anymore. No, that's not what I want. Hold on. Alu, hello. Nice to see ya. How you doing today? Merry Christmas. It's almost time. It seemed like not that long ago that we were just at the beginning of December. Let me try to No, that's not my microphone. For Pete's sake, it's this. Jeez. Computer. Okay. Finally, we got captions. Oh, that's good, Alu. I'm glad that you're starting to feel better. I think a lot of people get sick right around this time, you know? Oh, I have made not necessarily a grave error, but I meant to make this simpler for myself and I forgot. Oh well. So here's what's happening. I need to have like 5 windows open at once. Okay. This should work. No, no, no. Why do they make it in like Word and stuff so that there's no place to grab and drag the window? Hey, Shavil, how you doing? Nice to see ya. Yeah, okay, blah blah. I have a huge long guide for this that I'm like setting up at the moment. Ugh, hold on. I wanted to make sure we could skip this cutscene before I started time. Yes, it's 6 a.m. for me. I didn't sleep well. I don't know why. And Husbando is still asleep, and he's gonna be asleep for a little while longer. So mostly I'm sitting with the mic like right next to my mouth and talking pretty quietly. Because I don't want to wake him up. If I didn't start at like 6 a.m. for a plat percent, I would be here until like midnight. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, like I went to bed at what, like 9:30? But I didn't actually go to sleep until like 11 because I just wasn't sleepy, you know? And then um I slept until like 12:30 and then I woke up and was up until 1 and then I slept until like 2. You know, it was very choppy sleep. Okay, in its pain, the poor beast was wary. Sure. For some reason, like a huge majority of the hints that we need to get are in the first, like, normally in the speed run, like 15 minutes of the game. It's super super weird. There's literally like 25 hints or something of the 60 whatever we need, like in this room. Yeah, here's the fun part of the speed run. The part of platinum percent that nobody ever remembers, where you just stand and stare at things for like minutes. So we have to get all the hints. That's why we're doing this. And I have a very specific guide that is refined to tell me exactly what to do and where with pictures. I shouldn't miss any hints, but we have a couple difficult ones later in the run that I'm going to need to make some decisions for. But basically, I think that the determination is that we just give up on intensive care. For the first run. Because as far as we understand, intensive care is the one where Trico, like, you have to take good care of him and take all the spears out and stuff. As far as we understand, can I have a hint, please? Already, this should not be taking this long. Alright. Let me try to go back here where he's not angry. But anyway, intensive care, you know. Oh, there, finally. We have to take the spears from Trico. And the trophy doesn't say, like, how soon you have to do that, or else you fail. You know? So we think, or at least I think, that there's a timer for how long, cumulatively, Trico has had spears in him. And us standing here and just staring at him while he has the spear in his leg is not, you know, like, we're basically already failing by spending so much time doing the hints. So there's no real sense in trying to do intensive care in the first run. Okay, that's the one we were waiting for. Because, like, as you can see on the splits, it takes us 25 minutes to feed Trico the 3 barrels and get the cutscene. Hey, Mushu, nice to see you. How have you been? Haven't heard from you in a while. This is a weird stream time for me because this is plat percent, so this is gonna take like 12 hours. So I started at 6 a.m. so that I didn't go until like midnight. Okay. Alright, I wondered if the beast might be hungering for something. Sure. There's one of these hints. It might be this one. That's always a little bit finicky. Trying to get it. Yeah, Mushu, there's a reason we only do 1 plat percent per year. Wait, what hint is this? That's not in my guide. I know it exists. But whatever. We got a free hint, I guess. Yes, Mushu, that's the one. So there's a couple things that could happen, honestly. Eventually, you know, there's gonna come a time when we don't get poop. It's only a matter of time. It's going to happen. So that could be today. We have this huge storm, you know, coming towards us, so the power could go out. Both runs of The Last Guardian that we're gonna do. What are you doing? That's not the hint that I want. Okay. we're gonna... I think it's usually these hints that it's hard for me to figure out. Because there's a couple here that we need him to do, but it's getting stuck on the one. So yeah, we could lose power. Trico could not poop. Both runs that we do today have to be all barrels. So, you know, if I miss a barrel and the trophy doesn't trigger, that's a run ender. No, okay, it will not let me do this. I'm just gonna set this over here. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? To give the game time to figure its life out? I'm gonna go for a different trophy for a second. No, boy, come on. I hate this trophy with a fiery passion. Because it feels so random whether or not the boy is able to actually do this. We have to stack these barrels and then carry both of them for a ways. And yes, I am going to move painfully slowly because I would rather move slowly and not have the barrels fall than have to stack these dang things again. Because look how precarious that one in the front is. Oh, cool. Cool. No, boy. You're the worst. So yeah, I'm doing this now specifically because it's... Oh my god. It's being annoying with the hints. I'm going to get angry. Grab this one. Okay, okay. We got them back together. It's fine. It's great. Just gonna walk. Try to go down these stairs. Very slowly. Oh god. It's fine. It's great. This is lovely, right? We can do it. Okay. Balancing barrels. Great. Hi, Trico. Like we've skipped 2 hints. Same conditions as this. Okay. This room sucks for hints. Yeah, I don't like that trophy. Hey, Treeks, what are you doing? I need your eyes to be glowing, I think. So I got stacking barrels, balancing barrels. That's gonna look weird on the captions for a hot second, but whatever. Like, there are a myriad of hints that I
後とや
really
り
need.
得て探し
Okay, there's
ご
one.
恐怖大鳥公のあれをと
Okay. So we're gonna do something a little spooky. I can always get the missing hints on a next playthrough. They don't have to be right now. So I'm gonna try to give Trico both of these barrels and see if that triggers the missing hints. Because we're missing 2 that should have technically already happened. So. That's good, Mushu. I'm glad. Okay, we got this trophy, or this hint. Not exactly the one that I wanted. Yeah, the captions are, for me, a window capture. Which is why, you briefly saw my spreadsheet there. But thanks, Shabil, for linking it. I cannot get this hint. We're gonna try this. Okay, okay. That was one of the hints that we needed. I am dead. Just give me the other one. We're waiting for thinking it unwise to upset the beast. I withdrew. Please. Come on, we can do this. Give a hint. Okay, fantastic. Okay, those were the ones we were missing. I was more than a little surprised we got stacked barrels. The Great Beast had not eaten in some time. Boy, can you turn around, please? I'm setting this up very specifically. Okay, there we go. I suspected the Great Beast had not eaten in some time. Hunger might not have been satisfied. And now we just have to wait. Or I decided to go and search for more barrels. Ah, this is a journey. But yeah, for later on in the run, when we've clearly accomplished more things than just standing here, exclamation point progress should link to the spreadsheet that I'm using to track what trophies I have. So what are y'all up to today? Or I guess, you know, this weekend and such. being Christmas. If you celebrate Christmas, of course. Okay. We have to watch Trico fall. Okay. So now we just go over here and we stare at the spear. Does it still hurt? Fantastic. Yep, prevented it from standing. We're doing the same thing, but now we're waiting for... I did my best to remove the spear. Super, super important that we do not remove his collar like we normally would in a speed run. Hey, at least there's pizza, Cheville. That's good. The plan is to visit Husbando's parents. Well, his family, you know. But we're supposed to get this massive storm. And, you know, the news outlets are saying travel is expected to be very difficult or impossible. So it's like, you know, I don't really know what we're gonna do. And that storm is supposed to start hitting a little bit more than halfway through my run. So we could just lose power. And then the run will be over, you know? Car travel. I wish it was plane travel. I would feel safer. But like we're gonna see how bad it is, you know? Because they live like on back roads. So even if the snow and ice isn't as bad as they say, they still live on back roads that might not be plowed and things like that. Good luck, Mushu. Remember that it's okay to say no, and if you need time to yourself, just like take time to yourself, even if it means just like going and sitting in the bathroom. That's usually what I do if I need a break from my family, you know? I just go sit in the bathroom for a little while. Treeks, buddy, I wanted you to run. The fastest way to get this over with is for him to run really hard when he gets yanked by the chain. Instead, we gotta get him... Though that was a tiny yank, so we gotta do that more than once. Oh, well, okay. Can't even get far enough there. Cool. Come on, Trico. Oh, there we go. That was a big yank. Ah, that could have been a nice yank. So we're on a different hint now, but it would be nice if he did the big yank again. Cool. Alright, I resolved to free the beast. Finally, we can get this thing off of him. No ledge jump for me. So we need to wait for Trico to sleep now. Which is why no ledge jump, because if we go up to the ledge, the game will, you know, obviously realize that we've already figured out how to do this. Oh, he got his armor just stuck in the wall. Cool. Hi, buddy. I'm gonna need you to just sniff around and stuff, okay? No pets. It doesn't matter if he eats this. Although actually, you know what? I'm gonna let him eat that, and then I'm just not gonna do the checkpoint reset. Because if I reset, that will become uneaten. So I'll just not reset. Because we need that barrel anyway. Hey dude, can you go to sleep? Nah, fam. Sleepies. He's thinking about it. He's just a little stuck. That's a good way to do it, Alu. It's good to, you know, try to have a balance between time just for yourself, you know? Why am I on his tail? Stop. Okay. Once a month? Probably not. But I'm definitely open to doing more of it. For like Treeksmith or some kind of, you know, every now and then Team Eco community has like Meme-tober and stuff like that. So yeah, look at this. We're 27 minutes into the run. And if this were an actual speed run, we would be at about minute 4. We spend a long time doing hints. I really appreciate that he just jammed that armor as far into the wall as possible. Alright, here we go. He's not going to eat this until I come back, so it doesn't matter where I put it. But for the sake of ease, I will put it on the floor. Donk. Right on the top of the head. So yeah, I could checkpoint reset here, but then we would have to give the barrel again, the first one that he ate, so we're just going through the tunnel. And I'm fairly confident that we've already failed intensive care based on how long Trico had to have those spears in him. So like I'll try throughout the run, but that's more a second run kind of thing.
Atu u anigomav o imagak ono. Iesi inotugo ye haruzi onustisiazi ya no tu katnek ye tesmatik inotu karikun awesi.
No, I can tell you one thing though, and this has always been true every time that I do a plat present. These hints are by far what takes the most effort. If we get to the end of the first run and I haven't intentionally skipped a hint and we don't get the trophy, I'm done. That's always been true because I have no concept in that scenario of what trophy has or what hint has been missed. You know, so. But we've never had that happen before. But now we got a couple minutes of just Trico vibing. Thankfully, I can also work on... Thank you, child. I can work on the hint while I'm simultaneously, like, doing important stuff. Oh, also, I should have split this, I guess. Come here. Come here, you bongus. I need your face. Most people, if they realize that there's a barrel up here in their first playthrough, will get the hint while they're getting this barrel. This is a fairly common hint. Hey, thingy. Hey. Hey. Good catch. Not like it's actually important for you to catch barrels in this or anything. That was sarcasm. It's very important. Because there's a trophy for how many barrels he catches, and we have a limited number. You ready? Thank you. Where is this hint? You just gonna play with the chain, my guy? Well, whatever floats your boat. I don't really need to be looking at Trico or anything. This is literally just a timer that I guess we haven't quite fulfilled yet. Hello. No pets for you, my guy, because pet is the same button as mirror, and if I use the mirror, it's ruined. So Okay, there we go. That's the first one I was waiting for. And now we're not going to aim at the wall. The one that we need to destroy. We literally just need him to shoot lightning. Trico, what are you doing? What are you doing? Thank you. All I needed. So obviously we get this hint, but there's another one as well. He's just like right up there, isn't he? Just forehead to the wall. The only cool thing about the hints trophy is that you get to like see Trico do things like this. So yeah, we're on, I want to say it's a 3-minute timer. But finally, after that, we can get out of this room, and that will have been 20 hints out of, I think, what is it, like 62 or something that you need for the entire run? 20 of them in the first, essentially, 5 minutes of the speed run. Hi. I like you. Also, I have no idea what's on Berrycam, by the way. Because, it's still nighttime for them. Their light isn't on yet. So the camera is just doing, like, night vision. Hi, Trico. Okay. So that's the one we were waiting for, I do believe. Yep. We're free! We can leave the starting room! Is there movement? I'll have to look in a second. Come on, guide. This. Yeah, sure. Okay. We should still be able to do the reset at Lake. That should not be a problem. Yeah, it's probably the TV. You're right. I don't see a berry. That doesn't mean that one doesn't exist. Oh, I didn't split Lake. Hang on. There. So, true story here, speaking of the dark, I was, I don't know, late 20s when I realized because Husbando told me that it's like when it's dark, you see in black and white. And for some reason, that had just never occurred to me that that's true. I was always just like, oh, you know, I can't see colors because it's dark. It literally is black and white, isn't it? Because the whole reason that things have color is because when they're in the light, they, you know, it's certain wavelengths of light. So it is black and white. And that, like, blew my mind. Ugh. This next hint, not the one that we're getting now, the one after that, is a pain in the ass. I remember it. Hey, buddy. You're doing a good job. But it's true though, Cheville, right? Like, I don't know why my brain had never, like, realized, you know? Because your brain just autofills so much detail. It's like, I know that thing is red, I just can't see it right now. But I'm not necessarily the brightest bulb in the toolbox. It wasn't until last year that I realized that the artwork for Final Fantasy VII, like the logo thing, is the meteor, which is like the entire point of the game. I just thought it was some squiggles. Come on, Treeks, we're almost there. Okay. Fantastic. So obviously, we need to give all of these because, you know, it has to be in all barrels in order to get the costumes. Get down here, you goob. Ew. Have a snack. I did not want that to not be in my hands because it's harder for him to grab it if it's just floating. Okay. There's one. Don't you dare leave. Trico. Trico. Don't leave. Don't leave. Come here. You jerk. Come on. Here. This is for you. Yeah, it's a barrel. Thanks. Alright, he probably will leave this time, sadly. But boy, it feels good to actually get to do something. You ready? Good morning, Ramen. The lights for all the lizards are just gonna start coming on. Right about now. Don't slap this out of my hand. No, no. No. Stop. Come on. Bless you, I guess. What are you doing? Trico. Trico, my guy. I knew he didn't eat that. You liar. Okay. His tail lit up this time, so we know that he ate it. He just stole it from my hands and then threw it into the water last time. Come here. Little closer? Little closer, please? No? Okay, this is just what we have to work with. His color is very pretty right now. Okay, and here's the part where he decides that he doesn't want to be part of my life anymore, and he just leaves me behind. Yeah, I suppose. I suppose that's fair. Hey Trico, do you see this, buddy? It's here for you. I'll throw it to you. You ready? Good catch. Yeah, so those whoa. Those throws are actually really important. 'Cause if he misses enough of them, like, we're gonna have to go into a separate playthrough just to get him to catch barrels. Ugh, get on, Trico. No, you're just gonna be a goober about this? Really? Oh, now we're going. Okay. Well, don't worry. 45 minutes into the speed run, we can leave this cave. A good time to aim for any percent to leave this cave is about 10 minutes. Sub 10. I would also like you to know that... Yeah, no, I am. I am surprisingly ahead of previous runs, and that makes me concerned. Because I feel like I've forgotten something, I've missed something, you know? But in reality, I'm sure it's just that the hints went better. Or that I didn't have to, like, reset because I missed a hint. But I want you to know that the guide that I'm using, that I have written myself, for how to do this run, is 33 pages long. We've got a ways to go. The problem, Cheville, is that a combination of having to do Colosseum Barrel twice, as well as that barrel at the end, Trico's tail, having to do both of those twice, plus needing poop, means that, like, time save doesn't matter, you know? It's so hard to tell. Like, you literally don't know until you get the final trophy whether the run is even completable. Oh, thank you, Ronin. I'm glad that it helped. Congratulations on picking up the last trophies that you needed. let's just take this slow and not die, because obviously we need to wait for a hint anyway, so we don't need to outpace Draco. But yeah, thanks for the Merry Christmas. We always do a platinum percent speed run right before Christmas. It's always a nice way to lead into. It makes Christmas feel more restful, you know, because I've just accomplished this massive, very difficult run, and then it's like, ah, I'm done. This is nice. Okay. Yeah, feather weasel, get over here. Look at how far behind he is. This would have been really good if this was just an any percent. You know, Alu, when I play Spyro 2, I think of you. Still. It was fun to play through that again. Okay. This one is so specific and so frustrating. We have to look at this door. Trico has to look at it. He's gonna walk away. He's gonna go borf borf. Eventually. And getting him to go borf borf is some of the difficulty. I'm gonna climb him, actually. Because as I recall, that might have made this easier. You borfin'? Come on, dude. Because this is gonna be the easiest way to keep everything in view, you know? Okay, look at the door. There you go, look. Good. Borf borf. Orf snorf. Let's go, buddy. Treeks. Trico, honey, can you do something? Please? Hi, Treeks. I'm literally depressing your head to try to reset your AI. Trico. Yeah, so this hint is always a nightmare. Okay, well there was a borf borf, it just wasn't at the door, it was at me. Because he doesn't know what I want from him. We do be looking. Okay, Treeks, we're gonna keep our eye on the door, okay? I said keep our eye on the door. Ah, you goob. Come here. Get over here. Don't ask for pets and push me off the ledge, okay? I know I want to give him a treat for the bork bork, but it's over there. And until he gets his act together, we can't go over there. Slap me in the face with his tail. Trico, don't go backwards. Dude, hey. Bruh. Do not go backwards. He's having a time. For sure. Hey, Treeks, get over here. Can you come here, please? Come here. Take a couple steps forward. I always forget how garbage this hint is until we get here.
青トゥユレネ
There we go.
西語感アタドゥセサウォイエドゥイシツダオントリコン
See you later, Shabil. Nice to see ya. I'm sure I'll still be here. Unless the storm hits and the power goes out. Or, you know, something catastrophic happens. I'm sure I will be here. Oh god. No. Ah. I have a choice to make. Do I sacrifice? No. We're just gonna do the hint again. Unless it checkpointed, which would be nice. Oh, it did as well. Fantastic. Because my choice there was one of the trophies that we need is Deathless. So, you know, I had the choice to potentially have to wait for that hint again by resetting, or just take the death and accept the hint, you know? Thanks for the good luck. I appreciate it. I will need it. Trico's the one who needs the good luck. He needs to poop. Honk. Okay. So we're doing this because there's a different trophy called Collared that requires Trico to stick his head through every hole. Treeks, hey buddy. Trico. Thanks. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh, Trico. Trico, buddy, come here. Come on, dude. There's so much of what makes Platinum % difficult is like split-second decisions like that. Because if you make the wrong decision, the run could just be like dead, you know? Okay, so we're getting the barrel. And we have like no hints for quite a while. Which is nice. Hey, buddy. Okay, here he comes. Is this gonna glitch into the ground again so we can't get this barrel? Morning, Gladio. All the Liz Lords are waking up. Hey, Treeks. Let's take this down to the floor. You don't seem to know how to eat it otherwise. So yeah, ideally we want the first playthrough to be deathless. Because we're gonna need to move at a faster clip for the second playthrough. Because we do still need Lightning Emissary, but we need Lightning Emissary during and all barrels. And it's honestly probably going to be Lightning Emissary during and all barrels with intensive care and a bunch of other trophies. So, because, for example, we don't want to farm Lifeline, which requires us to almost die 10 times in a row in the same playthrough as we're trying to do Deathless, right? So we need to do that in the non-Deathless playthrough, and if that non-Deathless playthrough still needs to be under 5 hours, like, we need to move pretty quickly. Which predisposes us to die. Oh, splits this. Trico never ever takes this. Like, it's too high. So what I'm gonna do instead is just, like, yuck it somewhere that I don't think he's gonna be able to get it right away. Here, buddy. Don't take this from me. Let me throw it, okay? Can I throw it to you, please? Ready? Thanks, my dude. Ideally, we're gonna take care of that trophy in the first playthrough, so that we don't have to worry about it. Now, I'm not gonna reset here. Usually we would, because it takes Trico quite a while to get up behind us if we don't. However, there's a barrel in the mine up ahead, but we also need Trico to stick his head in there. However, if he sticks his head in there while we have the barrel, it is a pain in the butt to get him out. Because he knows there's a barrel there, you know? So you can just end up, like, being trapped by Trico's face in this mine. Here he comes. Trico! I said here he comes. There we go. Come here. Alright, so he's up. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, Trico. I got a snack. He doesn't recognize that I have it, because he's a goober like that. He's gonna take it from me? Okay. Good guy. Thank you. That was quite good. Come here. Stick your head in. You can figure it out. Yeah. Nice. Now leave. Alright, we are on track. Things are going well. However, the next little bit is spooky, for sure. Because there's very little difference between succeeding and dying. Is he here? Yeah, he's here. Okay. I have like a million things that I'm trying to juggle at once. And I only truly have time to juggle them when we're not doing hints, because otherwise a hint could pop and I don't see it, and then we just stand there for 20 minutes like goobers. Hi, Turiker. I'm just gonna let him do this. I'm so surprised there's no hints or anything, you know, in this whole area. Really? I didn't know that either, Alu. Okay, so he's going to get angry because by nature he's going to step on this cutscene trigger. Knowing that, we can start to calm him down faster. But, hey, dude, you're fine. You're alright. Stop. Stop. Get your face out of your chest. I know. I know. You're upset. Ready? Thank you. Okay, so the next barrel is after this little section. Because I always have this out of order. The hallway barrel, if we look, yeah, there's no more barrels. So we have to open the gate before we can get the hallway barrel, and my splits are just out of order, and they always have been, and I don't know why. What are you grumbling about? I didn't want to play that too aggressive, because obviously, you know, we don't want to die. I would rather grab that top ledge that's unnecessary than take a death. Okay, right about on time for that. Come on, Treeks, but actually not too fast, because I don't want you in this hallway. Stop, 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 stop. Stop. That's way too far, dude. Hey. Hey. Chico. Back up. Back up. Back it up. Back it up. Okay. You can take it from me. You don't have to catch it. It's fine. Well, he wants to catch it, so whatever. I'm not gonna complain about that. I'm not gonna reset here. He's not confused in the same way that he would be in an any percent. Like, we did a lot more in that hallway. Okay. So here we go. This is really spooky. We're gonna go stand over here. Normally, we would, you know, be standing somewhere very different. Good morning, berries. But we do not want him to grab us. Okay, here we go. Spooky time. Uh-oh. Nope, nope, nope. Move. Get down. Ooh. Oh, he still got me. He still got me. Can't do it. I've never had him actually be able to reach there. I'm just gonna stand like right here so you can just make a straight shot back.
大鳥食うの
Ouch. He just landed on me. Okay, I think we're a little bit better prepared this time. Run. Run. Get down, you stupid little boy. Okay, but he looks to be glitched out, so I think we're good. Because the whole reason that he grabbed me the first time was that he was able to walk closer before he realized that I was out of his reach. But we made it in time here where he's not going to walk any further forward, and so he can't reach me. So the trophy for this that we're getting, you're supposed to avoid Trico in one of these cages for 3 minutes, which is ridiculously hard if you're just trying to like run around him, because he's not grabbable right now, so you can't just like climb on him to get away from him. You have to run around under his feet. So it's a really hard trophy if you're just trying to like, you know, stay underneath him and not get eaten. But this makes it easy. So I'm gonna go ahead. You're gonna see my spreadsheet here real quick. Gonna go ahead and mark that off the old tracker. Spoiler alert, the trophies that we still need are basically all of them. But we're putting in a lot of investment. Like, you'll find that at the end of this run, we're gonna get like 7 trophies or something. So intensive care, you know, I think it's pretty much a given that we fail it on the first time through because of how long we had to leave the spears in Trico at the beginning for the hints, as well as how long we're gonna have to leave them in for hints after the fight, after White Tower. So I think that basically auto fails us. However, we're still gonna try to pull spears as fast as we can. We'll dedicate a little bit of extra time to that, because if we can get intensive care in the first playthrough, that's huge. And it might be possible, you know, if we're quick, to skirt underneath the cap for intensive care by like 30 seconds or something. Trico is very upset. Okay. Munch me. Yoink. Skip this. Now, this is going to be one of precious few opportunities for me to stretch during this run, so I'm going to get up and stretch. The hint that we're looking for is I decided to thoroughly explore the area. That should not pop by the time that I get back, but if it does, please tell me. I'll be right back.
Very cool.
Ateye Tanakan, Agui Magak, Ateye Tum, Ahinoro Kui Nozi, Agati Go Mau.
Okay, I'm back. I also went over to look real quick to see if I could find the berries, but they're still sleeping. Yeah, the glowing mirror mine when last I saw it. Okay. Thankfully that one is guaranteed, so it's like one that we don't have to worry about. I'll take every single guaranteed hint I can get, you know? So we're on a timer here for minimum 3 minutes. Which is why I felt like I had time to get up and stand and walk around, you know? I don't have to be looking at anything in particular. We're just gonna kind of run around. Just to make sure that the game gives me credit for exploring, because it's about to say, yep, having explored the area. So now we get the next guaranteed... Ooh, that was spooky. We get the next guaranteed hint, which is the one you always get when you wake the armors up. Or rather, when you see the armors. We're gonna try for Get Off My Back here. I doubt that it's gonna work. It almost never does. That's no big deal. The easiest place to do Get Off My Back is... like, honestly... you can do it at Kahlo. As well as the tunnel before Kahlo. Or at the fight right before White Tower. Get Off My Back just kind of sucks, though, mostly, is what I'm saying. Because we need to stay... Get Off My Back means stay on a suit of armor on their back for at least 30 seconds. And yeah, I mean, there's places that we can do that, and honestly, if we're struggling with it, we'll get it at the same place where we hit armors with barrels. Because Trico isn't there, that's usually one of the biggest problems, is that Trico will finish the fight, you know, before... little boy, can you go? Trico will finish the fight before you actually get to do the full 30 seconds. There's a couple places we can do this, but... But I am gonna wake Trico up. Like, I'm not doing this before Trico's awake. Or we're just gonna end up carried out that window in the back. And it's gonna suck. Okay. Trico, do what you will. Step backwards, buddy. Step backwards. Wow, Trico is like not doing anything. No, honey, no. Don't, yep, good. Don't come after me. He's very confused. Oh man, to get off my back here is fantastic. Oops, that's huge that we don't have to do that later. Okay, Trico seemed unsettled. Okay. I am gonna have to pet him because he needs to be calm in order to do this hole. Hey Treeks, calm down, dude. This is the only part of the game where, remember, you have to pet him in order to calm him down. You cool, my guy? You cool? Alright. In here, please. And while we wait for Trico, I'm gonna mark get off my back, which I cannot believe that we got. That is fantastic. So we don't get any, you know, immediate confirmation or anything that Trico putting his head in these holes is correct. But we know it is. We know where all the holes are. And we will get, that's one of the many trophies that we'll get kind of in quick succession because we've done all the work, you know. Gonna be extra careful with that checkpoint reset. Oh my god, stop that. I keep trying to split, and all it does is like tab me back up in my guide, and I keep losing my place. Okay, so this one is another one of the really, really hard ones. Trico, where are you? Okay. 95% of the time, if I go to the Last Guardian subreddit and somebody is having a difficult time with a trophy, or with a hint, it's this one. Because the trigger conditions are super, super specific. So I can't do Vine Skip, which honestly I'm not upset about because I don't like Vine Skip. So for anyone who is watching this either live or later trying to figure out how to do this, when we go to get this hint, I'll explain exactly what I'm doing and why. That will hopefully cause it to trigger. The fact that even I'm not sure is indicative of how frustrating this one is. Okay, can you not get stuckies? That would be great. Uh-huh. Borf borf. I get it. I know. White tower. Camera right in your butthole. I get it. Okay, good. On we go. I'm not gonna go to his head because, like I said, I can't do vine skip. So I'm not gonna take the chance that I'm gonna fall off. I'll just hold him. Okay, so no vine skip, of course. So, first of all, if you're trying to get this hint, Trico needs to be in the middle hole. So you can't get it as soon as you come down. You have to reposition him. This is convenient for us, though, because we need Collard, which is him sticking his head in all the holes, so that's nice. And in fact, I could have been smarter about this, and I could have moved this all the way to the end first, and then the middle, so that he didn't have to do like an extra, you know, an extra little head stick thing, but that's alright. Alright. So his head has been in all 3 holes, going back to the middle, because that's where this hint comes from. So we're going to want to stand like back-ish here, because we need to be able to see the hole, Trico, and the pot. So we're going to be looking at the pot. Ideally, we'll be able to see Trico at the same time like this. And we're waiting approximately 25 seconds for the narrator to say it was trying desperately to squeeze. You have to get that statement first, or else you won't get the hint. Camera keeps trying to autocorrect to Trico. And that's like fine. It's just we should be looking at the pot primarily, not Trico. But as you can see, sometimes this gets a little finicky with like where you need to be standing, and we're just gonna keep trying to keep the pot and Trico in view. And if you're really having a hard time, you can go outside real quick and look back in. Hey, Trico. I'm gonna switch sides here. Being a little finicky. I'm gonna go out and see if I can get it to trigger up here. Boy, could you not? We just want to be looking in the direction of the pot. And now I'm going to force the game to acknowledge that I'm looking at both. Because it does not, unless I missed it, it does not want to give me. It was desperately trying to squeeze. We might be able to brute force the hint by proceeding on anyway. Pot needs to be open, by the way. Can't do this anymore if you close the pot. But yeah, like, the fact that I know exactly what to do and it's not triggering shows you that this is a frustrating one for sure. Because assuming that you do get it was trying desperately to squeeze, which you get by looking at the pot with Trico in the middle hole, the next thing that you're trying to do is wait 87.5 seconds with the pot open, the boy and Trico's head in the room, and the camera looking like really close at Trico. Sometimes if you're lucky you can get it to trigger outside on Trico's back, which is why I went out there the first time. But I don't really want to have to reset this checkpoint and do the collared stuff again, but this hint might be stuck. Yeah, so we got a mysterious aroma, which is not you can see the previous hint that you got by meditating like that. So we have not triggered it was desperately trying to squeeze. Which is what's holding up the next hint, you know? We may need to reset. This hint seems very stuck. We should have gotten it. I'm gonna give it a little bit more. A little bit more oomph. Alright, so we've given it a little bit of time there. Back in we go. Hi, Treeks. Alright. We're gonna have to reset this checkpoint. And we're gonna approach this a little bit differently. Trico still needs to stick his head through, and he was about to obliterate me, so... We're gonna meditate before we even start to do this. Okay. So we cue that one up. Yeah, this is one of the reasons why people don't run plat percent. You know, because you have to really be able to troubleshoot these kinds of things. Come on, Treeks. Let's give this another go, huh? So we're just really trying to keep the pot in view this entire time. As we also watch Trico, you know? There, okay, so that's triggered. I don't know why it didn't last time. That's what was supposed to happen. Now, 87.5 seconds. Stand here. Camera close to Trico. We should get the Beast Was Enchanted. Hey, Cheville. Welcome back. We just stood here for like 10 minutes trying to get a hint to trigger, and it was stuck. So we reloaded, and now it's kind of working. You gotta watch out for those kids shows, Cheville. They can get you. They pull no punches sometimes. Oh, thanks for the good luck. Ah, finally. Okay, so that's how that hint was supposed to work. And you can see that I did literally nothing different. It was just it got stuck the first time. But yeah, thanks for the good luck. I'm definitely going to need it. We've already had 2 of those hints that have glitched out. Ah, okay. We are done with this puzzle. And we get to go for quite a ways, honestly. Come on, Shrieks. I don't trust this checkpoint reset, given the agony that we just went through with that hint, so... Come on, Trico. Achoo, yep. Scratch, scratch? Okay. I'll accept it. Alright, come on, dude. Ah, we're free. Camera, I would like to not die here, please. No, we lost a ton of time there, but that's okay, whatever. I mean, we still have huge potential time sinks ahead. Which also means huge potential time saves, if they go really well. We get like first try Hollow Barrel, we could save genuinely like 15 minutes or something. Do not glitch me into the wall, please. Oh. Technically that was food stairs, and this is gonna be this. It taketh and it taketh away. That's exactly right. There is no give. Only take. So you'll see that we're gonna, like, easily lose 5+ minutes to that hint not showing up. Because even if it works correctly, you're still losing, you know, you're still spending like 2.5 minutes on it. Okay, buddy, I understand. Your girlfriend's up here. There she is. Okay. Come on, Treeks. Gotta make some time back, my dude. I'm not doing this reset either. Because if this one doesn't work, although, whatever, you know what? Let's do it. He's not upset anymore. I'm gonna regret this, aren't I? Okay, we're fine. If that checkpoint doesn't work, you teleport back like minutes. It is very far. Come on, buddy. Could you move your big old flappy ear out of the way? Definitely make sure you're facing the wrong direction so that we can just take as long as possible. Here, buddy. If you miss this, I swear to God, turn you into chicken nuggets. You ready? Trico, catch it. Okay. He started to bark like right as I threw it. Ah, okay, those done. Fantastic. This hint is always a little bit stressful because sometimes you like have to move on without it triggering. Again, I'm not entirely sure why. Okay, so this time, I can't do the ledge skip that we would usually do in a speed run. I am just instead gonna work on a different trophy. Hey, armor guy. Armor guy. Okay. Hey, different armor guy. Here. Grab me, buddy. Quickly, before Trico gets you, please. Thank you. There's a trophy for being saved by Trico. Hey. Hey. Ah, that was close. I wanted to be picked up by him. Hey, Treeks. Trico. You ready? So yeah, like, this hint, I tell ya. We got this. Why is my thing not scrolling? Yeah, okay. So, normally for the next little bit, I would leave him behind. But I need him to be upset. Also, I should have checked him for spears. You have spears, dude? That fight was over pretty fast. Don't immediately see spears, that doesn't mean he doesn't have them. Hi. Quick spear check while we run. Yeah, I don't see spears on a very cursory glance, so. Catch me, fellas. Trico, there's a door like right here, dude. I need your help. Come on, Trico. Dude, come on. Thank you. And we also need this hint. So I need to not call Trico, because that will calm him. I hate this hint so much, because I'm always afraid we're gonna miss it. Yeah, like, I'm doing a cursory glance for spears here, because if we can get intensive care in the first playthrough, that would be amazing, but... Okay, so see, this is bad. Because Trico calmed himself down. Boy, please. And that is bad. We're gonna try one more time in the tunnel up here. But this may be a hint that we need to remember to get next playthrough, because we should have already gotten it. And it's tied to the fights, so there's nothing that I can really do. We need to get a hint about petting Trico, basically, is what I'm waiting for. And it was supposed to happen in Blue Room, but we didn't get it there. And I remember last year we got it in that fight that I just did. I don't know that I've ever gotten it this far forward. Thanks, Shivio. Thank you. Alright, I'm gonna do something that's probably stupid. Because these armors are gonna go after me. And that's gonna make it even worse because I didn't jump. Get out of the way. Hey, buddy. Grab me, bro. Okay, we should be okay. I don't want to be glitched into Trico's face. Is everybody dead? My dudes, you wrecked house, my guy. Except he's slowly walking. No, he's running. He's running. And... Schmack. Okay, that guy's not dead. Cool. Well, that's fine. I'm gonna be on Trico in preparation for hopefully trying to get this hint. Please give me this hint. I don't think it's going to. This sucks. So we have to remember a hint for the next playthrough. They don't have to be in the same playthrough, which is like nice. Oh, and he's got a spear. Come on, there are very specific things that I want to do here. Game, let me do the thing that I'm trying to do. Please. Okay, that was exactly what I was trying to do. was trying to trigger the hint, so we don't need to remember anymore. He was close to just calming himself down, which I didn't want, because then that wouldn't have worked. God. That's a yikes. But alright, we're back on track. We haven't missed anything. I didn't want Trico to calm down before I had the chance to pet him. Because it makes sense for that hint to only play if you haven't realized you needed to pet him. But sometimes, you know, if you're really, really having a hard time getting a hint to trigger, doing the thing that it says to do, like preemptively, will get it to show up, so. I'm a guy. You know, you could have been pooping. He always does this. Stop, honey. Stop. Right as I come up those stairs, he always smacks that out of my hand because he's a goober. Here. You ready? He is just really in a barrel throwing mood. So we can't do command skip either. If we pace this correctly, with where we're standing, he should be like correctly lined up to just step on this. Because we have a lot of commands in this room. Step. One more step, dude. Thank you. Good catch, dingus. What are you doing? What are you doing? Come here. You're getting all twistified. You ready? No, you're never ready, are you? In this room. Just eat it. You don't have to catch it. Okay, so this hint is guaranteed. Even if you do command skip, you will still you'll still get that hint at least. Hey, Treeks. Here. Destroy things. Be the gremlin that I know you are. Nice-oo. So the beast had grown accustomed is what we're looking for here. We did commands barrels. Oh, but that's not technically what that means. Oh yeah, it is. Because we have a separate thing. Hey, Trico. Oh, you still have a barrel? You goober? Here. Eat it. I'm glad I noticed. Hey. 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 Do you not want this? You're always hungry. I don't believe that for a moment. Gonna actually catch it this time? Don't mind the Google in the background if you can hear it. I'll get on him. that often triggers up here. We'll see. Because these two hints often play at the same time. Alright, the beast had grown accustomed, and then it'll say I ran, jumped, capered, etc. But let's just make sure that it does that before I leave. Yeah. Cool. So there's our hints. So we don't have another hint now until Hodor and the blue pot, which is cool beans. Rather not break my leg here? Cool. Come on, Treeks. We got things to do. The next hint, I'm probably gonna stand up and stretch again, because the next hint is one of the longest in the game. It takes 5 minutes. Hey buddy, we have commands now. That means we can actually do things in an efficient way. Alright, Treeks, you ready? Good job. Get down. Thank you. Did not want to be on your head, but I guess I'll live with it. Over there, please. Oh, we're doing the pillar. Cool. Definitely that was where I told you to go. Well, to be fair, he did this jump on his own, so can't be that upset about it. What on earth? You know, I did, Shavil, I did see that on the news. I didn't see that headline, but I saw that event. Hi. Oh, you missed? Really? Very surprised. At least it didn't roll off. Okay, cool. He was fairly cooperative with that. That can be a difficult barrel to get him to understand. I technically didn't need to jump down. I could already be proceeding, but if you go too far ahead, and this is true basically anywhere in the game, if you give him a barrel but then you go really far ahead, he's not interested in the barrel anymore, because the game operates on, like, everything in the game has an inherent number assigned to it that represents Trico's attention, so things with a higher number get his attention more. The only things that have a higher number than the boy are things like, you know, the pot that we were just dealing with, and like armors, that kind of thing. So barrels technically fall slightly behind the boy in terms of their attention rating, so he'll leave them if you leave Trico. Hey, pick me up. Thank you. That should be fine. I'm not gonna wait for the music to stop. I trust it. Asbando should be up in probably 45 minutes, and then I can actually talk more at my normal tone of voice. I'm still trying to be quiet so that he can sleep. Probably should not have made that jump in a deathless playthrough, but, you know, it is what it is. Kind of relaxing to do a decently long section where we don't have hints, you know? And you would think for all the more hints that they put at the beginning of the game about like, hey, you should totally take the spear out of Trico's leg. And hey, you should definitely do something with these barrels and stuff. You would think that they would tell you like, hey, you should probably not walk in the light of these armor's eyeballs. Like, this seems more obtuse than some of the other things that it gives us hints for. Ah, that doesn't count as a save, sadly. Ooh! No, Trico! For the love of God, please stop almost killing me. Okay, he's got that one. We also need to pull heads, which I haven't done at all yet. And that's always a little bit of a concerning one. Because again, there are only a limited number of armors in the game, so we don't pull enough heads. But we can kind of grind that at the final elevator. We can intentionally not have Trico hit them. And so they'll just like fall over. And that automatically gives us 12. No, 10. I think there's 5 armors. No, there's 6. Come on, Treeks. We're almost back to the hint part. Like, my thing with the hints is that some of the trigger conditions for these hints are so specific. Like, you saw... Well, I mean, I guess you didn't see Cheville because you popped in, like, right at the end of this little scenario, but... You know, the hint by the pot at the beginning by Vineskip. I knew exactly what I had to do, and what I had to do was, like, have this in the camera, but this be the focus and stand here for this long, and then once that happens, switch the camera to this for 87.5 seconds, and then, you know, it's like, why does it have to be that difficult? Why can't it just be like, if you've spent 2 minutes in this area, here's a hint, you know? Because to set it up that way and then to have a trophy for people to get all the hints, that's kind of yuck, you know? While he climbs through here, I'm just kind of doing a quick spear check on him. Okay, so this is the hint that takes 5 minutes. We are basically at 2:05 at the moment, so... Why did you just zip me to this? No! No! I mean, I have 5 minutes to spend. It's not like I'm in a rush, but... Hey, Dragon Sage, thank you for the good luck. Appreciate it. How you doing? So yeah, we're gonna be here for a while. I've never gotten him to poop in this room, but by God, if I'm gonna waste this 5 minutes. Because in order to get the trophy for poop, not only does Trico have to poop, but you have to be looking at him. The reason that I think that he doesn't poop in this room is because, hi, he knows where I am. You can't get far enough away from him. And also, this chain has a high enough attention rating that it counts as a priority and not just an idle activity, so whenever he has something like that, he does that instead of any of his idle stuff, and pooping is an idle thing. What are you doing there, dude? Never, Shaviel. I'll never do it. So basically, I'm counting on Trico pooping on his own either at the White Tower or at Kahlo. You know? Actually, you know what? We're resetting this. Hey, buddy. Because I think that I actually made a mistake. So yeah, we're gonna have to wait a couple more minutes. We're starting again basically at 2:08 for 5 minutes. But I actually think that that hint won't trigger if you've climbed Trico. And I realized that I did that, so we're just gonna not. Hi. Running around in circles. Thanks for the good luck. I appreciate it. How you doing? It's hard to believe that Treeksmas is already almost over. We've done a lot with the chicken dog this month. Hello, I don't need you to look at me. Yeah, look somewhere else. Please stay away from me. Every time he lowers his butt like that a little bit, I'm like, oh, he's pooping, and then I remember that that chain's over there. So yeah, this is... I think there's only one other hint that takes this long. And it is at... No, do not. It is at the fight with the other Trico. That one's always really stressful because it's another one that you have to wait 5 minutes. But immediately after you get it, you have to make a death jump right down to Trico. And if you miss, obviously you die. It's very, very easy to miss. And if you die, you have to wait for the hint again. Plus, obviously, you lose your deathless run. It's one of the most stressful things in the plat. When you're trying to do a speed run, you know, because we're trying to do deathless and lightning emissary and, like, you know, hints and everything all in one playthrough. Hey buddy, you know that that's up there? Yeah, I'd rather you play with the chain than come and look at me. Unless you're gonna poop, okay? But you don't just need to keep showing me your butthole. Hi. Go away. Alright, we should be coming up, hopefully, in the next minute and a half-ish on this hint. I want to keep moving a little bit, just to make sure it's giving me credit for exploring, you know? Alright, fantastic. There's our 5-minute hint. You got this, Trico. Let's go. You know exactly where to go. Because you're looking at it. Go. Please. Honey. Okay. Okay. Stop. Stop. Let's go. I cleared his queue. Hopefully that'll help him. Okay, technically, I could die here. Let's not. Good enough. Good enough. I'm on the ground. It's what matters. I'm not gonna reset. I'm not. Because if I reset, I could end up at the top and then I have another chance to die, you know. We're down here. So, now we have another 6 minutes of waiting because this section sucks. So yeah, we're just gonna stand here and stare at this pot. Oh yeah, really into pot. Alright, so Husbando's gonna be up soon. I'm gonna do some stuff to make his morning easier. Because we're gonna be here for, let me see, 6 minutes. So, the hint that we're looking for first is it seemed that my companion was very fond indeed of these pots. And then another 180 after that. I wonder if I might be able to use the pot. So, I guess let me know if those don't show up. I'll be right back.
Adu Zahatta du Mikuso, Oun Torikono, Au Bas tu Nozi.
Okie dokie. I have returned once again. I just turned my own stream on my phone and just watched So we got It Seemed. And we're well on our way to I Wonder. Ah. And the very next thing in my guide says in all caps, 72-point font in red, do not do pot reset. So I swear to God, if I zone out and do it, we're gonna be ruined. Thank you, Cheville, for keeping an eye on it. So yeah, for a little while, we're gonna focus on pulling armor's heads off. We've gotten a decent number of saves, and we don't need that many of those. Because we have to balance being saved, pulling their heads off, and shooting them with lightning in such a way that we don't run out of armors, you know? And we can use the elevator at the end of each run to get a little bit further ahead on whatever one we need, because we can shoot each of the armors with lightning if we have to. Okay, I wonder if I might be able to. Yes. Cool. Do not do pot reset. Do not do pot reset. Please do not do pot reset. It's just, it's, 5 years or whatever of speedrunning this game. It's just so ingrained. Do not do pot reset. Alright, so 4 minutes for this one. Trico will keep sneezing and knocking me over. We don't technically need to be this close, by the way. If you're watching this for help on how to get this hint, you don't have to be, like, with your nose in the pot in order to be close enough to it, but there's no reason for me not to be. Excuse you. Can you not make sneeze clouds over me, dude? Moist. Should be almost there-ish. Getting there. Bruh. Hey, we should be getting this hint now. Please. I took note of what time it was when we started. We should be getting this hint. It wants us to put it on the chain, so I'm gonna go stand over here. Try to get it to trigger that way. There we go. Well, nor is it early, ever. Lord knows that. Alright, now we can just solve this puzzle like normal. Let me just real quick grab this and preemptively, boy, please. Preemptively put it out here. Because I don't want Trico to go up while I'm yanking it out of the ground. It's hard to get him to come back down. You know, considering the fact that we reset the 5-minute hint about 2.5 to 3 minutes in and did it again, our time is really not bad here. Oh, that was such a close fall. I don't want that. That sucks. If it falls too close, it, yeah, can get stuck here. It can also get stuck, like, permanently, which it was kind of trying to do. Trico has glitched out as a result, so he's probably gonna go pick up this barrel again and then drop it again. So this was yucky. Yeah, worst case scenario, if that falls really close to where it drops off from, it'll like get stuck on the ground, and you can do all sorts of like pulling and yanking and pushing and whatever, and it'll tilt a lot, but it won't move anymore in any direction. Yeah, see, he dropped it again. So we got a 2-cycle Hodor. Hey, stop. 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 Focus one thing at a time, dude. You've got this, my guy. Just give it a yank. Okay. Here we go. Ready, buddy? Big pull, big pull. Cool. There. I split it, okay? Focus, dude. Focus. I should have given him a hint or a command while I was still on the ground. He's gonna do footsies. Yep, and there's the foot in the air. Trico, you are an incurable troll. Okay, good enough. As long as I made it, doesn't matter. You coming, dude? You're just gonna knock me over. Got the break during the cutscene, that's always cool. I don't want to break both. There we go. Alright, now I'm very intentionally gonna not really super look at Trico here with the character. Like, the boy is not gonna be looking. Because Trico can poop here. Seems like he's not going to, though, so we don't want him to leave without us. Hey, Treeks. Hi, buddy. If you're not gonna poop, then stay with me, okay? No poops? Oh god, no! That camera turn, I tell you what. Again, we're trying deathless here, so... Just let me down. Yeah, I don't know what that does. I have never heard of such a thing, Shavil. So the thing that gets me here is, you know, up ahead we're about to have Trico clinging onto something and we need to take a jar off of the platform in order to let the thing that he's gonna grab roll towards him. That should have been a place where there was a hint. Because for Pete's sake, I've seen so many people not know what to do there. Rico's coming a little faster than I would like him to, but that's okay. Hey Treeks, stop. Okay. He's good. He's good. What is it? Dragon's Age, do you know what it does? Like, do I just, like, get to see it in my dashboard if they do it? Or does it, like, make something happen on the stream? get it. That's kind of a cool idea. No! Nightbot, how dare you? Sorry, Dragon Sage. I can give you permission in a second. Thank you, Dragon Sage. Appreciate it. I didn't know that was a thing. Okay. I swear to God if Trico's pooping. There he is. Okay. So we have a hint here. I'm trying to double up on what we have to do for these hints, so that hopefully we don't have to wait the full timer for each of them. What do you all think so far of Twitch's change to the the tags and stuff? I don't like it. Where you just I guess it's cool that you can enter your own, but we still need the main community tags, you know? Yeah, exactly. I just want both, cuz we can't do any percent with the percent symbol anymore because it was removed as a pre-existing tag. Just little things like that, you know? Sadly, it did not let us double up on hints here. Seems like we have to wait the full timer for this one. No, 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 not the chain. Why does it want to keep playing the chain hint? I mean, I don't sort by tags, but I feel like tags help you be discoverable within Twitch, you know, like it helps shift you into categories, right? It really, really does not want to give me this. The only criteria is to look at Trico for 2 minutes. I mean, that's kind of true, Cheville. Like, I don't really find new people unless the people that I know raid into people that I haven't seen before. You know? Okay, this... It's not the chain! Why are you stuck on the chain? I wasn't even looking at the chain. I was nowhere near the chain. Here, I'm looking at Trico. Yeah, thank you. Jeez. What are you up to, fellas? What are you doing? Look at them. They're not doing anything. Okay. Man, I do not know why it didn't want to give me that hint. But whatever. We got it. Boy, jump. For Pete's sake. Alright. We'll get this down here. No. The pendulum, please. Alright, so now we just do this as intended. Ideally, Trico knocks these guys down and I can pull their heads off, but he's like already down there, so I don't know how much that's gonna work. Yeah, pretty sure they're dead. I really want to pull some heads, Trico, and you're just not letting me do that, you know? Good catch, Dongus. No, no, no. Perfectly rolled down the ramp, of course. Ah, jeez. All right. Come on, Treeks. Get over yourself. We have things to do. Okay, but after we get this hint, we have like a solid like 20 plus minutes uninterrupted just doing any percent. Does he have spears in him? I don't really see any. Come on, dude. Look at me one more time, my guy. Trico. No, stay away from me. Trico, stay away from me. We need to do some very specific things to get this hint.
手詐欺か
Alright.
あのいありえたら言えて多いアグトリコーノウダミズヤウィズアトゥトゥイナサ
Now, Trico, it would be immensely helpful if you could just grab these instead of missing them and having them land on the ground, okay? Can we do that? He usually wants to get down. Okay, there's one. You gonna get down in between? Okay. I got you, dude. I understand. Ready? Thank you. That is very helpful. So now, we just get to do any percent for like 20 minutes. This is exciting. So we still haven't gotten poops, and we're gonna have to make some choices. If we don't get poop in the first playthrough, you know, that's obviously gonna be a bit tight for the second playthrough. But if we do get poop in this first playthrough, it may be worth considering not doing the most difficult 3 barrels in the second playthrough and then just picking them up, you know, at the beginning of a third playthrough. But Kahlo is such a good area for poops that if we don't have it in the second playthrough, we'll need to do Kahlo Barrel again to give him a chance to poop. Come on, Treeks. Let's go, buddy. Absolutely not worth missing the slow-mo. For the very high risk of death of going down those chains before Trico's there. Oh, I didn't split Eye in the Sky correctly. So down there's where we saw the other Trico for the first time. Okay, thanks. Alright, this is, or was at least, good positioning. Need to be very careful not to die in this cutscene. Please. Okay, I ended up way higher than I wanted to be, but we're not dead, and that's what matters. That was very close to dying. It probably didn't look like it, but the boy's duck down canceled the fact that he didn't do a ledge wobble. So he was in the process of stepping off the ledge. And your death plane there is actually decently high. Oh, cool. Cool, that's what I wanted for sure. Put me down. I got hung up on the right-hand side of the stairs, sadly. I really, really want to outpace this guy so that I don't have two to deal with. That was a nice staircase. Running on the stuff that's not stairs makes you go faster, but it can also do exactly what you saw, where you just kind of hesitate for a long time. That got me caught, so... We should have decently outpaced that guy. Yeah, he's not here. Cool. And I will do drawbridge skip. I'm confident enough in it. And I'm gonna eat those words, I'm sure. But this is very risky and an easy way to die. But also my favorite skip in the whole run, so... Yeah, no problem. That was an ideal drawbridge skip. I love that so much. It's like my favorite thing. Good morning, husbando. You look sleepy. You shouldn't have been playing your game until 2 in the morning. You dongus. At least you made negative progress. Okay, so obviously husbando is up. We can talk a little bit louder now. Oh my god, I can't do this. Thank you. Jeez. No, Sancho Step is rad. I love Sancho Step. What game gives you negative progress? Who's playing Marvel Snap? Which is like, I think, you play against other people. So like technically if you keep losing to other people, right, your rank goes down or whatever. I guess I didn't need to wait to make sure he ate that because he wouldn't stand up if he didn't. Come on, Treeks. Oh wait, does he have a spear? Oh, he does. Like, we've totally failed intensive care. I didn't even think to check. You have a lot of spears, dude. That was not what I meant, and you know it. Okay, well this one's invisible, so cool. Hey Treeks, you wanna be working on this jump? Trico, dude, jump. Up there, you see? Are you doing anything? You big turd? You just want to stay home? Yeah. That's very true. I did not sleep very well. You got up once, didn't you? Because I thought there was a murderer in the house. No, Cheville, that version of Marvel Snap would be very swaggy. That would be very cool. They were talking about how it seemed like it was Pokemon Snap but Marvel. And that would be cool. Yeah. Alright, come on, Treeks. Don't be upset. No. No. Do not. Do not go backwards, you troll. Yeah. Add it to the list, huh, Cheville? Isn't that always how it works? Okay. So I can speak up now. That's spooky. We were a little bit off to the side there. That was a little bit scary. So sadly, Husbando has to go to work. And I have no idea what time he'll be back, but depending on how the run goes, we'll still be here when he gets back, so. What's next on my list that I have to... Well, what's next on my platinum list, or my list of cool projects that I never have time for, Cheville? The latter. Okay. So behind me, and sometimes if people do like Reptile Hangout streams and stuff, they can see it in the background. There's a Dark Souls painting. And it's 2 feet by 4 feet. And it was like the first big project that I ever tackled after Husbando bought me paint to like try to paint things. And I'm decently proud of it, but now having painted a lot more and gotten better at it, you can definitely tell that it's something that I did quite a while ago. So I have another 2x4 canvas that's already painted, like the background, and I just need to like take the design and paint it again, because I want to do that painting over and do it like much better, you know. But that canvas has been painted for like 6 months and I haven't found the time. And to be fair, like, I think part of the reason that I don't feel super rushed to do it is because the first time that I painted it, it took me 6 months to paint. Because, you know, it's almost as tall as I am. So, I guess kind of knowing that it's going to be a slow process doesn't really incentivize me to start. Because if it was just like a tiny thing, I could just be like, oh yeah, if I just commit, I could just like do this. I could have it done, you know? But it's not that kind of project. So I think that lends itself to me like not procrastinating, because I am doing other productive things with my time, but I've been thinking about doing a painting stream again. Partially just as an excuse to do something besides play games, and partially because, you know, I have that basically ready. I invented a word in high school. At least I thought I did. I don't know if it's actually a word. That I called precrastinating, which is when you look at all of the homework that you have to do for the entire year. Like if you have workbooks and stuff, and you just, for the first week of school, you just do like all of it. You sit down and work for like 6 hours a day, just doing it. And then for the rest of the semester, you don't have homework, barely. It only truly works with things that you already know. Like, you know, we had like a vocab textbook as part of English class. That's what I was gonna say, Alu. Like, for me it was English. Where it's like, you know, I don't need to wait for the teacher to teach me these words. I'll just do the vocab exercises. And so then, like, for the rest of the year, I didn't have to worry about it. Because I could do it in vocab. I couldn't really do it in like literature because that was like so much reading, and also like you forget details if you just read all that stuff ahead of time, you know? So I could do it in vocab, I could do it with like language stuff if I felt that I was like far enough in either Spanish or English, or I'm sorry, Japanese later in college, to just like do some of it, you know? Oh no. if somebody redeemed plat percent during this run, would it do anything? I would suffer. I would cry. It would make me do a plat percent in January, basically. Is what it would do. It would not make me do 2 of them back to back. It depended, Cheville. Like, when we were in high school and we got that vocab book, you knew that you were going to do all the exercises in the book and that they were going to be graded. So, you just finished the book. But for things like literature, we had, you know, stereotypical literature books where it's like a bunch of stories all in one book. And you didn't know what the teacher was going to assign, so you couldn't really do those. But like sometimes teachers would just give you a syllabus and be like, okay, this is what we're going to talk about. Here's the essay topics, you know. And for things where they gave you the essay topics ahead of time, usually what I would do, because it's a little bit foolish, right, to write all of the essays before you get feedback on any of them. So usually what I would do for that is at least like write an outline and like put in hyperlinks and stuff that I wanted to cite, so that later all of the work was done, except for the actual writing. Because then I could see what the teacher like wanted and what worked before I actually did it. How is everybody else's schools for like actually respecting your time and not like making you do homework for 5 hours? Because in America it's pretty common basically for each teacher to treat you like they're your only teacher. And so they'll be like, you know, you should be spending 1 to 2 hours on my class's homework. But then you have, you know, 5 teachers. And suddenly you have 5 to 8 hours of homework or something. Whereas I feel like in some other countries, homework is mostly like a thing that you do while you're sitting at school, and then you mostly finish that up, and then maybe you have a little bit when you get home. Or maybe like a project or something that you're working on. No way, Cheville. I will never do Vine Skip in a plat percent. It'd be a surefire way to make sure that this run doesn't get finished. Because we're still deathless. And Vine Skip is basically a guaranteed way to die, so... My favorite thing in college was... Because I'm... If you can't tell, you know, I've been up for basically 3.5 hours. And it's 9 a.m. I'm an early bird. I get most of my energy in the morning. So between like probably 7 and 10:30 is when I'm like most alert and most productive. So in college it was always really fun to jam just like from 7 a.m. to like 11:30, just all my classes, and then have the rest of the day completely free. I tried to do that whenever possible. But I had 2 majors, so it was always like really full. I always took a full credit load, like 18 or whatever it was. Draco's been kind of a troll with his tail lately. That's true, Alu. I forgot that that happened. Because you're right. It's the same in America. Grades 1 to 6. Usually, you only have, like, a homeroom teacher, and that's it, and they teach everything. And then when you join, like, the big boy club, right? When you go to middle school and high school, then you start having to, like, switch classrooms and stuff like that. Except for PE, right? Like, things like PE, if you took choir, or, like, music, those would be different teachers. Because even in our teeny tiny little religious school, we still had, like, enough teachers to have a couple separate ones for things like that. But, like, the PE teacher was also the health teacher, which I feel like is pretty common. The music teacher was also the choir teacher. And also the French teacher, just because she happened to know French. Hey, CJ. Nice to see ya. Yeah, I've been streaming since 6 a.m. because if this run is actually completable, we're gonna go to 6 p.m. And I didn't want to stream until midnight. That close enough for you, my dude? Nope. Cool. Here, Trico. Just take this. How are you, CJ? Because yeah, even in private school, well, okay. So our private school didn't have a middle school. You were either in elementary school or high school. 7th grade to 12th grade was considered high school. And 7th grade was when you started, like, switching classes on your own. But we also had, like, a weird grading scale. We were super strict, so, like, a 75 was a D+, and a D+ on, like, as far as your grade point average was exactly the same as an F. There's no difference between an F- and a D+. If you got a 75, you failed. Oh, that's exciting, CJ. I actually had the privilege... Also, we're back to getting hints now again. I had the privilege of encountering my... Oh, God. Some people from my high school in the sense that my school sent me a letter asking for money. And keep in mind, when I went to this school, there was, I want to say like 200 people-ish total from kindergarten to 12th grade. My graduating class was 8 people, including me. So it was a tiny school, and now it's gotten like really big. And so now they're expanding and they want money. The problem is that they're assholes. They're, you know, transphobic, any kind of LGBT phobic. You know, they think that America's the best country on earth and we do absolutely nothing wrong, and they're what you would expect from a super conservative Baptist school. And so I got that letter being like, hey, you should give us money. And I sent a letter back with a donation to the Trevor Project. And we were only ever allowed to use King James Bible. So I wrote them a decently long little, very academic breakdown of their mission statement. And used King James to support all my points and everything, just like they taught me. And I'm interested to see if they will, if they'll deem my reprobate soul as worth sending me another letter at the risk that I'll just make another donation, you know? Because that's certainly not acceptable to them. Yeah, let me know, everybody, if stream is frozen. It's still showing like normal on my end, no drop frames or anything. But obviously, let me know. Trico, my dude. Trico. Bruh. Could you go? Thank you. Hey Quill. Nice to see you. How are you? Trigo, we have places to be. We're gonna be here for like 12 hours, my guy. Can we not? Super easy to die here. And we are still deathless, so let's just very gently into that corner just to make sure we reach it. Yo, Quill, thank you! A Merry Treaksmas to one and to all. Thank you so much, Quill, I appreciate you. Everybody who just got a gift sub, enjoy your morts. Whew. Okay, we made it. Okay, now we need to pull helmets. Desperately. Pulling helmets is for the point in the game when we don't have the mirror, which is now. Uh-oh. Rico, come on. Probably actually fine that we didn't get that guy out the window, for obvious reasons. Okay, Trico, let me get this guy. I got this guy. I got him. You ass. Okay, there's a bunch of guys here who are on the floor. Just... I don't want to pet Trico. I want to grab this guy's head. Oh no, of course not. Of course not. Well, that guy went flying out the window, so that was a waste. Yes. Just give me this guy. Trico, he's mine. He's mine, buddy. No. He's mine. Calm down, Trico. Calm down. Oh my god, why? My guide just like reset. Went all the way back up to the top. I'm 18 pages in. Yeah, they've got like black spooky blood coming out their neck. Hey Trico, you wanna take a poop? Take a poopy, my guy? This is where he pooped last year. Okay, I'm gonna go back in here for a second. And try to, get Trico to poop. We're just gonna spend like a minute or two on this. Because this is a good spot for him. Because he can't see me, he can't follow me. It's easy for me to look at him, you know? There's not a single berry over there, is there? No. I mean, we certainly can't see Mort, so... Husbando, I haven't gotten poops. And it's getting spooky already. Because if I don't get poops... Yeah. I'm 38 hints in at 3.5 hours. This would be about an hour and 20 minutes into the regular speed run. Poop, you bastard.
First.
Oh, that's not what I wanted. Well, but if you get the hints, then it's more likely that he poops because you're just standing around doing nothing, you know? What did he do with that helmet? It's over here. Okay. Bruh, can you not? Though? Yeah, I'm hoping for a Kahlo poop, honestly, because that's like the most consistent place to get it in an all barrels. But at least we can farm this for Trico saving us. I wish he would just knock him down instead of killing him. But whatever, I guess. Giving him another chance to poop just in case. Okay, he's very clearly just sitting down. Fine, fine. Oh, I should be checking him for spears as well. He just got into a fight. Trix, honey. Go. I mean, to be fair, he did that fight frustratingly well, so I don't really think he has spears. Doesn't look like it. They mostly have swords in that room. Alright. So we're gonna spend a couple minutes here just staring at Trico. Okay, first one. He jumps down. We call him.
Atakene o inekya kibou
Alright.
o nizi, atoriko no anakam ino bastu. Awizi. Atakian ye hedu trikono. O nomasti ye ha rosi.
I've got 3 minutes to wait before this hint shows up.
So you expect to be done around 6?
Yeah, if I do the entire run, about 6.
I don't.
Okay,
Yeah.
come home whenever you like.
Yeah.
I can move this to the other TV if you want to
That's
do
fine.
personas.
I'll still stay most of the day this week. Want to make sure that kids get a chance. We do.
Yeah.
But I'll probably leave around King's bed.
Okay.
I think I'm planning on like snacking a bit throughout the day.
I don't have bloobs for you, sorry.
Yeah. And then we can just good once you're done.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, you're moist.
I thought you were gonna say I'm warm.
Why didn't you dry your hair?
I did, but then I used way too much.
Oh. Yeah, okay. We have a wonderful day, my dear. Please be safe. If it starts storming and you don't feel safe coming home, tell me and I'll come get you.
Dishes.
Yeah. I don't think it's starting until like 7 or something.
Yeah. I wish you would just.
Thank you. Oh, yeah, thank you. Yeah, we're supposed to get here really hard with a storm. It's supposed to start at 7 today and go until Saturday, right?
Yeah.
The estimates are all over the place. For hint, can we show up? Estimates are all over the place for how much we're gonna get. It's showing anything from like 4 inches to like 2 feet. But the problem is, number one, it's Christmas weekend, right? And number two, it's supposed to start as rain. So it's just gonna be a sheet of ice underneath. We're gonna have winds up to like 65 miles an hour. Alright, there's my hint. Oh no, oh no, oh no, catch Trico, please. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. I was obviously ready to reset that. Trico, let me off of you, you turd. Wait, before I do this, let me check. Okay. So yeah, we're expecting a really, really big snowstorm. And yeah, I mean, the wind chills are going to be low. And normally I wouldn't care. It's just that our energy provider is literally the worst in the entire country. So if we lose power, we're going to be without power for probably about a week. That's usually about how long it takes them to put it back on. Ugh. So it's going to be like a week, you know, when the temperatures are 9 degrees outside before 65-mile-an-hour winds. And we have reptiles we have to keep warm, you know? So I am very concerned, actually. We got a quote for the generator, but even if we would have, like, committed to it the very same day, it still would have taken like 8 or 9 months to install. Because there's a delay on all the parts, and we have to get permits from the city and all that. We have to get our, like, gas meter upgraded and everything, so we can't get it. It also costs $11,000. So there's that. Yeah, generators are really, because it's a whole house generator. And we're looking into saving up for a portable generator, which can, you know, run for like 8 hours on a gallon of gas or something. But, you know, in reality, when your power's out for a week anyway, 8 hours doesn't do that much for you. I mean, it certainly helps, and we're still looking into getting one, but... Cool. Thank you, my dear. Be so safe. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye. I have so many points in my like guide for myself here that says like, you know, try doing the 30 seconds on their back here or here or here or whatever. And we're already done. It's crazy to think that we're already done with that. But yeah, I am very nervous about that storm. Because the good news is, and this was a very intentional choice, our hot water heater is powered on gas, not on electric, so we still have hot water. And that's basically how we keep the reptiles alive. You know, I run scalding water into empty soda bottles every, like, hour and a half, 2 hours.